Yeah, that's not the whole thing. Okay, good.
There it is.
Uh,
We've
la-
just explored a lot more.
last time, you all managed your way through a couple goblin encampments and traps. You found Urky Timbers trapped with a few other of the kobolds, and sent the kobolds back towards their domain section of this citadel, and are bringing Urky Timbers along with you. He was part of a party, one of which you found the remains in the top right, where the rat situation was. And the other three possibly have been taken in further and down, is what Urky told you, that the other three adventurers were brought down below. You then found a storeroom and lit it on fire.
Yeah.
And then quickly retreated into the north here, where you found a few. There were some goblins in here. They were goblin mercenaries. And then figured you would take up a defensive position here to take a rest. There was some defensive means of putting a string and a bell so that if anybody did enter in, you would hear it and wake up. And then Urky was also keeping watch and listening. Hours have gone by, about 8 hours, and during that time of you resting, real quick, before we fully get into it, I want you guys to tell me during this downtime, don't necessarily have to be sleeping, but for each of your characters, what is their favorite dessert? And everybody roll for initiative for this conversation.
Where's initiative again?
Well, just roll a d20, that's also fine. But if you found it, you found it.
I clicked on initiative.
Alright, Zerith, what is your favorite ice cream? I mean, dessert.
I like rainbow sherbet.
Why's that?
We didn't have anything like that in the Underdark, and upon coming to the surface, I saw some children laughing and enjoying some colorful iced dessert, and upon trying it, I smiled for the first time in many years, and since then it has been my favorite dessert. That is all.
Alright. Mountain Fist, what do you got? Favorite dessert?
Yeah, my friend at the bookstore introduced me to creme brulee. Very sophisticated, sometimes, when I'm not in the mountains.
Well, what's your favorite part of the process of eating a creme brulee?
Being very sophisticated when normally I'm in the mountains.
So you enjoy just having a spoon and taking it slow versus just shoveling it in your face?
Exactly, yeah.
Okay.
I'm not a barbarian for a moment.
Fair. A writer.
I like sipping on some bourbon. That is my favorite sweetness and burn in my belly. Warms me up inside.
As you're using that as your analogy, Urky Timbers turns and just goes, leans over to Mountain Fist, goes, "Is your friend an alcoholic?"
We might know why things are going downhill with Ryder B. Jones.
We're talking more like, sweets and stuff like that, and he's just telling me he wants to have a drink. I mean, if that's how you relax, I guess, but I was thinking more something on the sweeter side. Like, even if you said
If
rum,
you
I'd
got a
understand.
peanut butter cookie there, Urky Timbers, I'll definitely eat a peanut butter cookie.
Oh, I have one of those. He takes out some cookies from his pocket.
Are they soft or are they crunchy?
They're crunchy around the edge, but soft all the way through.
Well done, Erky Timbers. Cheers as I drink bourbon in real life.
Does anybody else have any cookies?
I'll have a cookie.
Do we trust Erky Timbers? Do we want to eat these cookies?
Erky, this is amazing that you kept these so fresh in that dungeon for so long. What a great cookie. Thank you, sir.
I'm going to save mine for later.
Oh, I found these in the goblin area when we were walking through, in some of the bags in this room from the people that you killed.
I stuck my finger down my throat and I throw up the cookie.
Well, before you do that, Ryder and Zerith, I'm gonna need some Constitution saving throws.
Wait a minute, I put mine away for later. I didn't eat mine.
I heard you had it with your lovely bourbon.
Constitution? Oh yeah, look at that.
All right, Zerith, you try to throw up the cookie, but you are just it's whatever ingredients are in this, they just kind of hit you, and there are drugs in this cookie, and but they are good. It is you're not having a bad trip, but things may affect you later on in the next couple of hours.
The good kind. All right. I'm seeing stuff. Good visuals.
Apparently, Ryder, being in this state of alcohol and other things, is used to this kind of feeling, but you just kind of enjoying the sherbet. This is a new sensation for your character.
Yeah, I was like on the kids' dessert. Now I'm on the adult zippy ride.
And then I'll let you guys take it from there. I believe you mentioned taking the bell.
Yo, dudes. We gotta grab that bell, man.
Easy there, Zerith. This being your first time on the sailor's trip, how about I take the bell myself? We won't play it like last time. I'll just take the bell and be very careful not to make a sound as I do.
Oh, sleight of hand check, please.
Sleight of hand check?
It's in the list of stats you have towards the end where the S's are. Yeah, you are able to muffle the bell as you untie the string, and whoever's inventory, if that was yours or whoever's, is going to put that back in their pocket. You're able to do so without making any noise.
All right.
Keep it in your pocket, dude. I can't even feel mine.
Mountain Fist, I think we might have to help our friend along. Could I do a perception check on the door just to make sure that nobody's lingering outside?
Yeah, as you head to the door, if you could move your token there, Erky will tell you, I've been listening most of the night, or the time you guys have been chatting, and I could have sworn I heard a whole bunch of banging. It wasn't when they were trying to put out the fire. It was after that. I heard more like cacophony of stuff that maybe was not as south, but maybe to the west.
I feel like they might be prepping for us.
Let's go see what's through this door, man. You guys coming or what?
Jesus Christ.
All right. Brian?
We should be a little careful there.
Not Fist, you were supposed to be holding on to him.
Okay, so Brian, I'm gonna need you to actually make me a dexterity saving throw.
Totally, dude.
Okay, nope. There is a hidden pit at the end of this, about 2 foot wide, very similar to the one that was in the far northeast.
Bummer.
The lid flipped open, dumping you into a 10-foot pit. We are going to do this.
All right.
You are taking 4 points of bludgeoning damage as you fall into the pit.
Yo, guys, where am I? What happened, dudes?
quick. Mountain Fist with me. We need to get this guy to be quiet before he calls more attention to us and get him out of there.
Anybody got more cookies?
Mountain Fist. All right. No. Oh my God. Why do you do that, Mountain Fist?
Jim, are you jumping in the hole or are you going to the edge to try to pull him up? What are we doing? Jim, you are muted.
Oh, sorry. I was going to the edge, but
All right,
I got a
sounds good.
little.
Well, excited.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Erky, can you guard the door? Meepo, Mountain Fist, take this rope and lower me in so I can help Zerith get back up.
All right. Sounds like a good idea. So let me make sure I have a good footing. And I'm good. I'm feeling strong, and I will lower you in carefully.
So there's
I
two.
want and to
there's-
Meepo as well.
There's
We
two.
should-
There's two ways you can do this. Either Ryder B. Jones, with the help of Mountain Fist, can roll athletics checks with advantage, or I can create a DC that both of you will roll to beat cumulatively. How would you like to proceed?
like cumulative.
I like the second option.
Then both of you
Cumulative.
please roll athletics.
Bros, I'm
Athletics.
just gonna take a little nap down here.
Oh, look at us.
Very impressive. Very impressive. Ryder B. Jones, you belay down into the pit with ease as Mountain Fist holds firmly at the top. Zerith, you are overjoyed to see your friend join you in the pit.
Yo, Ryder, what's up, man? Welcome to the pit, dude.
All right. Do I have any medicine? Let me see.
Do you have any more cookies, more importantly, bro?
Erky is going to discreetly toss the rest of the cookies after seeing what has occurred and toss them into this room without you being able to see.
No.
Nice.
Erky.
Oh, maybe we should.
I kind of wanted one of those for later.
Maybe we should
Can I
send
hold
them to
on
the
to
goblins.
those cookies, Erky? We might need those.
Yeah, we definitely need.
You're
those,
both in a
bro.
hole. You are unable to see this person.
Hey, Ryder, maybe you should check to see if there's anything there of use besides Zerith.
Sorry, what did you say, Mountain Fist?
Is it dark in this pit,
Maybe-
bro? Or can
Maybe
we
see if there's
see stuff.
maybe see if there's anything else useful in there other than Zerith.
If you would like,
All
you
right.
can do a perception check.
Might as well. Let's quickly do one of these and then get them out of here before we're in trouble. I don't see shit.
I totally look around as well.
Okay. As you are looking around at a quick glance, Ryder, you are just focused on Zerith. You do a quick glance. There's just kind of rubble and debris down in here. Zerith, you caught something glistening out of the corner of your eye, but as soon as you try to go from perception to peripheral, thank you, peripheral to actually looking at it, you're unable to find anything that was glinting or shiny. It just looks like rocks and rubble down here.
Bro, I thought I saw something cool over there, man. I thought I did, but now I don't see it.
I'd like
You
to
probably
do a
just
quick.
saw Jesus over there.
I'd like to do a quick medicine check of Zerith.
Yeah. Okay. You are very well aware, being someone who's been in the woods most of their life. There are many different kinds of plants and herbs or other kinds of things that, as they grow and age, have potencies that can really affect the mind. You think that you might have some type of herb in your pack that if you were to start chewing on, he would come to his senses quicker.
Right. So I grab that herb from my pack. Zerith, take this. Chew on it, please.
Dude, is it like the cookies? Definitely. Oh,
Just
yeah.
Just like the
It's
cookies.
just like a cookie. Yeah.
Just don't spit it out and enjoy the ride.
All right.
All right.
If you'd like
if
all
you-
to get out of the hole, I'll have Mountain and Meepo do some rolls for you, or Meepo will help you Mountain Fist. So you can roll your athletics check twice.
All right, here it comes. I don't need Meepo, but I'll do it just for fun.
He's behind you, helping you pull. 23. You are able to pull Ryder and Zerith out of the hole.
No problem.
I didn't hear anything at the other door. It's very quiet.
How are we
That's
gonna
good
get
locked
news.
in.
How are we gonna get to that door across the pit, guys?
Similar to the other pit trap, there is a bit of a beam that is narrow but traversable, or if you want to circle back and go back through the unknown where the fire was, your call.
I vote we move forward, but Zerith, you wait while the effects of that cookie wear off.
Well, I thought they were about to get better. You gave me that cool herb, man.
Yes.
Did you trick me?
No, just enjoy the ride.
Oh.
Quick question: is any of Zerith, or is your leg injured or anything like that I need to be aware of?
No, meta-wise, they just took a little bit of damage, kind of like hitting their head or something when they fell down. They just took a little damage from falling, but nothing has
I can't
been
even
broken.
feel my legs, bro. I have no idea.
Nothing
if
requires a splint. All right, Zerith, you take a swig of this water. Mountain Fist, you still have me tied to the rope. How about I climb across and I perceive what's on the other side of this door on the trap?
I don't know, Ryder. Is the rope really going to help you?
In case I fall, you can stop my fall.
Well, there's no rigging above you. This is not
There's
a good
what?
climbing situation.
Well, this is the real Jim coming out.
Yeah, you're just going to fall into the pit. If you think about climbing it.
There's a board across it that I'm going to.
Oh, sure. I'm
going to walk across, and then if I fall, you're going to stop my fall from going 10 feet down.
Yeah, I'll pull your broken bones back up.
20 miles an hour into the sidewall instead.
Exactly.
Wait, I'm starting to sober up. What's going on here? I realize this is a terrible idea.
Yeah,
that's what I thought.
We need to get across this trap. Does anybody have any recommendations?
Oh,
just do it, man. Just be ginger.
All right. So I will do a acrobatics check. Does that sound okay?
I would love that.
Oh, I just did animal handling. Doing acrobatics. Sorry. Oh, neither are good.
But enough. With the fact that somebody is kind of there at your back, your confidence outweighs your ability, and with a 10, you are able to walk across to the door.
Okay. I am holding on to the door. I will do a perception to figure out if I hear anything on the other side before opening. That's not helpful.
You don't hear anything coming from the other side of the door.
All right.
But you do notice that the door is locked.
Anybody got a key? Erky, you got a key for this door? Meepo? Anybody?
No, I was a prisoner. I don't have any keys for here.
I'm gonna try to.
Meepo don't know. Meepo's not from this area.
I'm gonna try to pick the lock.
I would like a sleight of hand check. Do you have a set of thieves' tools?
Let me check my inventory. Healing, bedroll, basket.
Wait, what happened?
Does anybody else? I thought somebody else did. Zerith, you got some.
I had a copy
key
of the scroll of that unlocks doors that was probably not going to work that I wanted to try. But I don't see it in my inventory anymore.
Oh, I might need to add that still.
Well, let me try to pick the lock, and if that doesn't work, we can try
Do we
that
have-
spell.
Do we have thieves' tools? I don't have any thieves' tools.
If you
I
don't,
don't-
that's
Guys,
fine.
I'm gonna try
guys,
it with a knife.
I have a great axe. That can't.
Well, let's not make too much noise just yet, Mountain Fist.
Come on. Let me go beast.
Wait, didn't we take a long rest in that room?
You did.
We did.
Yeah, we're at 2020, but you just hurt yourself by 4.
I have a healing light checked off that I should have come back on a long rest, right?
Are you not at full health?
I was at full health, but
Did you actually click long rest and then confirm?
I think we did before.
Just do click long rest and confirm and all that stuff, and then redo your 4 damage.
And then hurt myself 4? All right.
Yeah. Because yes, that should have come back. I mean, you could technically just unclick that box too, but just in case there's other things that we've missed.
All right.
Ryder, as you jam the knife into the hole and start wiggling it around, you are now down 1 dagger. That dagger is now lodged sharply in the door.
Told you we needed the great axe.
All right, Zerith. You think you could try your spell, Zerith?
I can't seem to find where I put it, dudes. I'm starting to feel pretty much better, but it sounds like our buddy Mountain wants to just break that door down. Maybe we should let him try while I look for this spell.
All right, let me get off. Mountain Fist, good luck, sir, swinging your axe on that board. I take out my bow just in case something happens and noise comes out and creatures come to our location.
I appreciate that. So I'm going to carefully walk across the board first.
Athletics or acrobatics check, please.
Don't worry, guys. I have a +4 acrobatics. I'm basically a trapeze artist.
I can't wait for you to fall. Yes. As you walk across, you are accidentally, the people behind you have not given you enough slack, and you are kind of accidentally yanked backwards, and you fall into the pit, taking 6 points of bludgeoning damage.
Wow.
What?
Ouch.
That was painful.
You okay down there, bro?
It's only 6 points of damage. I can
Do we
take
leave
that
him?
kind of damage. I'll try to.
Can we cumulatively try and pull that giant man back up onto the plank?
Yeah, I'd say with everybody's help, you are all able to pull Mountain Fist back up onto the ledge.
Sorry, guys. I've eaten a lot of creme brulee. Not at my.
I thought you were.
None of my
doing it-
bathing suit weight.
I thought you were eating it in a refined sort of way, sir.
I do, but 3 times a day.
Is there a? Do I have to be right up close to the door to use that spell that's certainly going to backfire on me?
What do you think? Do an Arcana check for me.
I think probably, yeah.
Yeah, you think you would need to be at least 5 feet from it to be able to target it successfully.
All right, in my super agile elven way, I skip across to the door.
I would love an acrobatics check, please.
Saw that one coming.
You are overly confident, but able to nimbly get across, and you are
What the
at the
hell?
door.
DM never likes an overly confident elf. All right, I
When the DC is 10 and one of you misses it by 1, what happens happens. I just tell you.
I use my copy of Knock, which I've written thankfully in my notes because it seems like the powers that be have forgotten about it. But
Yep.
I used my copy of my knock spell, and since they don't remember, maybe it was a really good copy. I don't know. I forget.
Oh, I remember it was.
Oh.
I remember exactly the kind of copy it was. And I'm going to need you to roll another Arcana check, please.
Here we go. Come on, 20. 20.
You begin to recite and focus your magic on this spell as the
Oochie wally wally, oochie bang bang, oochie wally wally, oochie bang bang.
You can have a point of inspiration for that. That was funny. So in your heroic inspiration, just make sure that looks like a little sun in there. Click
All
it.
right.
You cast the spell, you hear a click, but in the process, you watch as this dagger that's been jammed in here starts to vibrate and shake and flies out of the lock, across the chasm and into Ryder B. Jones's shoulder.
Bro, you're right, dude.
I'm so proud.
Ryder,
Yeah,
you're
have
taking
it.
4 points of piercing damage as this dagger flies into your shoulder.
Yo, that was crazy. Did anybody else see that?
Okay. I turned to Zerith and thanked him
You
for
can
getting my
re-add.
dagger back.
Yeah, you can
I
re-add the dagger.
pull it
to
out and I put it back in my satchel
You could
without
re-add that.
making a noise.
You could re-add that dagger to your inventory.
I knew you said you wanted that back, bro. No problem. No problem. I got
Thank
you.
you, yeah.
Urki and Meepo cower as they see this thing fly out and jump out of the way. The door seems to be unlocked.
All right. Not that I don't trust my buddy Ryder B. Jones. I'm gonna also try and see if I can hear anything on the other side before I open the door.
Yeah. As you listen to the door, you are unable to hear any commotion or signs of life. There's no noise.
All right,
You
boys.
guys'
What do you
perception is
think?
pretty low.
Should I open this, or should we try and see if Mountain Fist can get across the plank?
Well, I wonder if we can tie a rope as like a handrail.
I have my arrow knocked and ready to fire.
Do we want to tie a rope across the hole
Why is my internet
so that we have like a
up?
railing for the board, so none of us fall off anymore?
Where can we tie it to the doorknob or something?
Sure, yeah, there's like a ring, like a circle that you would use to hold to open and close the door, and you could tie it off there.
All right, I tie my best Boy Scouts quintuple knot.
Oh, I'd love a sleight of hand check for that.
Told you I was a Boy Scout.
Yeah, it's a pretty good knot. You're pretty confident that this will hold if anybody were to pull on this.
All right,
what else are you going to tie it to? You got it on the door that Zerith is at?
Oh yeah, were you guys gonna tie that to something over there?
I guess we'll just have people holding it, and then who's ever the most acrobatic or expendable. We can expend Urki, can't we?
Wow, Urki, earmuffs, buddy, earmuffs, Urki.
Oh, Ben just disappeared.
I'm literally standing right here and heard everything you just said.
Sorry, Urki, I just meant you're the most acrobatic.
Uh-huh. Yep. Kind of like you were when you fell in the hole, huh?
Get him, Urki.
I'm just feeling a little dazed and confused. I think that's what happened, Urki. Sorry about that, buddy.
Urki will remember this.
So,
can you?
who's going to open the door?
Is there anywhere for them to tie the rope on their side? Can one of you guys look around for somewhere to tie that rope off at?
It's 50 feet of rope. There's a couple more handles on the other two doors if that's the route you want to go.
Oh yeah, Mountain Fist. Why don't you try and secure that rope to the door over there?
One of those door handles, yeah.
Yeah.
All right. I will. I was actually an Eagle Scout, so
Sleight of hand check.
definitely.
Sleight of hand check.
All right. Scrolling down to sleight of hand. There we go.
What troop were you in, sir?
Yeah, you are able to tie the knot, and you think this is a really strong knot. You are very pleased with your work.
Uh-oh.
All right.
I don't like the sound of
Meepo,
Ryder.
Erky,
Ryder, can you double check my knot?
No,
on this
Mountain,
side?
you think you are confident this is a good knot.
Hey guys, Meepo and Erky, just remember he's always confident that everything is going to work out, so just be careful on that rope. I'm going to stealthily open this door, but before I do, am I able to ready an Eldritch Blast while I'm doing something like opening a door?
What would be the trigger for you to do an attack?
Any movement whatsoever.
Okay.
And I stealthily begin.
And I will have my javelin at the ready, and I believe Ryder already said that he would have his bow ready.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. I stealthily
I'm here.
open the door.
Stealth check. As you push the door open, thankfully it does look like there was enough slack left over to allow your door to push in. And as the door pushes in, I'm gonna do a little bit of this. And a little bit of this. Okay. In this room, you find mounted and stuffed animal heads adorn all of the walls. The mounting job is very sloppy, and the assortment of heads in this room includes cattle, rats, and other not particularly impressive specimens. A few grisly trophies share the wall with the animals, including a couple kobold heads. Smashed and broken cabinets and small tables litter the periphery of the room. Mute victims of some sort of rampage. A rusted iron spike stands at the center of the room, trailing a broken chain, and thin patches of frost coat sections of the walls, floors, and the debris. So this room is looking like it might be a crude trophy room for these goblins. In the center, there is a spike and a broken chain connecting, and overturned tables and other debris and furniture around the sides, with one large overturned table just north of the spike.
I enter
It
the
looks
room.
like there's stuff on the table too. But I guess it's overturned.
Just ignore that. It's a table overturned, but that's the best table I can grab from the options in the game. Yep.
All right, guys. I'll secure the door here and hold it so the rope stays taut while you make your way over.
Oh boy. All right. I guess since I tied the rope, I should go first.
I would need acrobatics checks from everybody.
Including Zerith?
Everybody that's about to walk across.
Is Ryder still
Hell
with us?
yeah!
Hell yeah.
Looks like some pretty good rolls from everybody.
Oh, God. Oh, God.
Oh, we just lost some creatures.
All right, Mountain, Ryder, you are able to successfully cross the bridge and enter into the room. And then as Meepo and Erky start to go across, they get a little wobbly and begin to fall.
I attempt to grab onto Meepo and save him.
Yeah, gonna need a let's do a dexterity saving throw.
And
while he's doing that,
very
I'm gonna
nice.
grab on.
What? No
And I'll grab
need.
onto-
as you jumped across, they ran over. Zerith is able to grab onto Meepo. Urki is able to hold on to the rope and is able to benefit from this catch. Both of these creatures are now in your hands. And Mountain, you were saying you're going to help?
I will help. I will help pull them over now that they're held onto the rope.
Oh God. Oh, man, we should have checked the rope on the other side. It just came loose.
Sorry, guys. It's been a while since I was an Eagle Scout. Or was that Falcon Scout? Or Pigeon Scout? I can't remember now. It was a long time ago.
Erky, where are the rest of those cookies?
Oh, I think you must have eaten them all.
Oh, I thought there was more left for sure. All right, man.
Oh, yeah, I don't know. As this conversation is going on, Zerith, unfortunately, because you decided to do something other than have your action be readied, you hear some heavy breathing and the breaking of a vase behind the overturned table. And all of a sudden stands up in this space a rather large, but not overly huge, white dragon wormling.
I was gonna say this looks like a baby dragon's room, kind of.
I'm gonna use my friendship magic on this thing.
Well, it just lets out a roar, and it looks like it's not pleased that you're in its room. I'm gonna need everybody to roll for initiative in 1 second because I need to add all the tokens. Now I'm ready for you to roll initiative.
All right.
And Jim, I might have to jump on a call again with you. Audio keeps jumping out on me.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Wait, I still have an arrow knocked.
You had an arrow knocked before you walked across the chasm. Or the hole.
Where do I see... Can I speak dragon? Draconic? Where do I see that? I always forget.
I can speak Draconic.
If you're on your character sheet in the bottom left, scroll down, it says languages.
Oh, alright. Yeah, I can't speak it. Alright.
Neither can I.
I can speak it.
Well, why don't you say something to this dragon before we're in a
Ryder,
battle?
Ryder Meepo, tell this guy we're here to save him.
No, Mastrogon!
Well, before you get a chance, combat has begun. And when it becomes your turn, there might be a chance for you to try to get some words out. But it is going to roar and kind of look around the room. It doesn't initially see that person or that person. The first one it sees is Zerith. It is going to leap over the table. And let's see here. We are going to do a cold breath. Everybody, that is going to be a 15-foot cone.
That's everybody.
Yeah, that is everybody.
Oh.
Let's see. Everybody is going to need to make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh. So.
Ouch.
I guess Ben wants to be on speaker here. So I'll have to switch stuff up. Are you there, Ben? Hold on.
Yeah, I just need to hear audio because I can do voice still through my phone.
Oh my.
Was all that damage to me or all to all of us?
Oh, this is everybody is going to be taking a hit right now.
14?
Oh, I haven't rolled damage yet. Those are con saves for your other party members.
What did we need to beat?
I think I still need a mountain fist.
I think Ben's all set now, right, Ben? Ben?
Ben is muted.
Can you guys hear me all right?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. All right. So now what do I have to do?
A Constitution saving throw.
All right.
I can't use a scroll right now, right?
No, it is not your turn. We are in combat, so this is where everybody gets their 6 seconds to shine. All right. It is doing its cold breath. Anyone who had a Constitution saving throw of 12 or better will only take half damage of this cold damage coming at you right now.
I'm hot stuff.
That's
There's no way I can die from cold.
So anyone who had an 11 or lower is taking 28 points of cold damage. Oh my.
Good game, guys.
Meepo is down. I believe Zerith is down. Mountain, you're taking 14 points of cold damage, and Ryder, you are taking 14 points of cold damage.
Down to 5, boys.
Zerith. We are at a stage that we have never been at before. You are making death saving throws. I believe on your character sheet you will see that.
Ryder, don't you have some magic spells?
No.
6 seconds to shine.
So Jim, he has taken enough damage to go below 0, which means that he has gone unconscious. He is on the ground and rolling for his life. If no one can heal him, or do a medicine check to stabilize him, or get a healing potion down his throat, he is going to have attempts to survive. Brian, on your sheet, when you click the word death saves, it should bring open a menu on the right. It'll show you how many failures, how many successes, and up top right button is your roll option. You're going to roll that, and it will tell us whether you succeed or fail this first death save. You succeeded.
And you're saying that I can't stuff a healing potion down its throat?
You can, but you have to wait till your turn.
Okay.
So when we're in this initiative order, we got to go one at a time.
Yep.
Otherwise, it would be pure chaos. And technically, it all does happen at the same time, but for a little bit of order.
Gotcha.
So, one
He's so cold.
out of 3 successes. Now, if you continue to roll and you get all 3 successes, you stabilize naturally. If you were to fail 3 times, you will die.
Stabilizing naturally means I go to 19 points of health, or I go to like some low number of health.
No, that means you just stop dying.
Oh. And then I need to heal myself?
Oh, yes.
Okay.
Yes. That, unfortunately, is your turn. Mountain Fist. Meepo and Zerith are unconscious on the ground, with icy shards covering their body.
So, they're conscious. So, Riders, do you think that I can stuff a healing potion down Zerith, or I should just help Meepo and Urki? Because he's unconscious, I have to figure out how to stuff it down his throat, I guess.
Can I talk, or I'm unconscious?
I'm fine. This is your first time happening, so like if I'm fine with you guys and have above table sidebars.
Let's make sure the alive guys stay alive. So if you're like very low on health, think of yourself first, and then put on your own oxygen mask. Then save us.
Well, I'm at health 5.
Right.
I can we can have a rest later on.
Urki,
Caltrix is going to get another turn here.
Urki is going to turn to you, Mountain Fist, and say, I can help bring up your friend. Go! Get the attention of the dragon!
Interesting.
And Ryder has to use his turn to talk to the dragon. Oh, but actually, Meepo should kind of know the dragon, right?
Jim,
you
can
should
you get
see
your
him.
phone speaker any closer to your microphone? I think you hear
Right.
Ben, but we can't hear Ben.
Oh. Let me turn Ben up. All right, so I just turned Ben up. Is that any better? Oh, that's because my microphone's not over there. Hold on. Well, I didn't want to get feedback, so I had put the microphone on my AirPods.
We'll try this at my parents' house next time.
I can hear Ben.
Yeah, everybody should be good now, then.
All right.
So you can hear me, and Ben can hear everybody, and we're all good.
Yeah. So,
Very
Mountain,
good.
you
Okay.
have movement, action, bonus action. Options for you. You've got healing potion that you can use as a bonus action and roll. You can take your action to drink it, you get maximum healing. You can try to move around the table over next to the dragon to try to get its attention off of your friend and party member on the ground.
Mm-hmm. And if I move, I can heal myself and move, right?
Yep, moving is separate from bonus action, which is separate from action. But this is your action economy on your turn as it rotates.
All right, Ryder. Our friend is down. Everybody else is. Erky says he's going to help out. So why don't I go over to the other side of the table and yell at the dragon, and I will take my healing potion, and hopefully I'll get a lot of my strength back and be okay. What do you think?
Just to confirm, did this dragon hurt us through fire? Is that what he did?
Cold.
Cold. So it used its breath attack. So dragons in D&D often have a breath attack. And depending on the color of the dragon, usually will be an indicator of the type of damage it does. Some do poison, some do frost, some do electricity, some do fire, and there's others. Necrotic. This one, being a white dragon, is cold, and there is frost covering certain areas of this room. So it does seem that this is a frost variety. Oh, and I forgot. I have to roll to see if this recharges. You're lucky. It does not.
Nice. And I'm really surprised the cold worked on me since my wife says I'm so hot. But
oh, if you had inspiration, I'd take it away from you.
all right, Ryder. You think that's a good move? I'm going to move to the other side of the
Zerith
table.
thinks further into unconsciousness with that joke.
And heal myself along the way. What do you think?
Yeah, I would say get out of its range, and that way it can't get all of us all at once.
Well, I'm going to go to the other side of the room. I can move. So I'm going to move all the way over to here.
Well, that's not you.
That's not you.
I'm not going to move Meepo. I'm going to move Mountain Fist instead.
There you go.
The table is overturned. Can you sort of like take some sort of defensive position behind it and like stick your fingers in your ears and your tongue out at the dragon?
All right, sounds good. So I'm there. So I got to be at least in the open enough for him to notice me. So I yell at the dragon, "Hey, you jerky boy, you messed up my Zerith. Come and get me instead."
I love the barbarians not using their muscles, but their charisma. I'm going to need you to roll a persuasion check there, Jim.
And I'm going to be using my healing spell, right?
Yeah, if you want to use a potion of healing, yeah.
Yep. So,
so in your inventory,
yeah, what do you want me to do first?
Well, let's see here. Where are those potions of healing? So you've got 3 of them, so you'll have to reduce that by 1, so you only have 2.
Yep.
And then you'll roll 2d4. So on that bottom left with that red circle, you can click the d4 twice and then hit roll, and then add 2 to whatever that is, and that's how much health you get back.
Nice.
Now, are you doing... Yeah, because this is your bonus action. So you get 6 health.
Oh, that's not as much as I wanted, but dealing with it. Add 6. No. And then,
And now
So
you
yeah,
still
I'm
have your
behind.
action. So you were gonna stick your tongue out and tell it to attack you. I need a persuasion check, please.
and I don't know if I can listen to the unconscious, but I am going to be holding, since I am so strong, I will have the table at the ready to block anything that comes my way.
Currently, you could hide behind it yourself, giving yourself cover, which means if it tried to do any kind of attack at you, your AC would be higher, aka harder to hit.
No. Sounds good.
But roll that persuasion.
Persuasion coming up. I don't have a lot of persuasion, but we're going
I
for
know. But... All right. You ran over, hid behind something, and said, "Come get me!" And the dragon saw you go, but your eyes, it doesn't seem to be really impressed or intrigued by that request.
Bummer.
Erky Timbers is gonna go, and they are going to...
Behind the table.
Erky said it could help Zerith.
Yeah.
We're counting on you, Ryder, to talk the dragon down.
Let's see here. Yep, he's going to cast Cure Wounds on our friend here, on Zerith, and let's see here. 1d8 plus 4. Uh, 6 points of health. And as you do this, Zerith, you'll see your successes and fails go away. So if you go to healing, type in 6, and then hit the plus, I believe. That'll
Woohoo.
clear you out. Is that right?
6 of 19 hit points.
And all the saving stuff has gone away?
All gone.
Alright. I will take this ring off of you. You are still on the ground. You are still lying down. It would take half your movement to stand back up. So as far as your party's concerned, you're still lying on the ground. As far as the dragon, you're still lying on the ground. And then Erky is going to move over here and give Meepo a potion of healing with his bonus action. Yikes. But Meepo is no longer at death's door. Meepo is going to wake his eyes and stand, half his movement, go, Caltrix! That's Caltrix! Upon screaming this, Caltrax turns its head towards Meepo and looks enraged.
Uh-oh. That's not where I saw that going.
He looks furiated. If he was angry that you guys were in his room, he is livid that this kobold is in here. That is going to be its turn, and Ryder, you're up.
Fortunately, his cold thing is not recharged, so.
Well, you don't know that.
All right.
Oh,
Well, you know that, but you don't know that.
gotcha.
Am I good to take a potion and cast a spell?
Yeah, bonus action, you can take the potion, so 2d4 plus 2. And then,
The rider asked this dragon why he's so pissed off. We came to save him.
Yeah, so first I'm gonna take a potion. So that's a D4, right?
2d4 plus 2. So
Nice.
7
I got
HP added, and remove one of your potions of healing.
Alright. Then I light a torch, and with my animal friendship, I began to do the chants of the dragons. Hey, 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 yo. Hey, 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 yo. Bringing in Caltrix to my attention and backing away slowly over the door and over the blank, convincing Caltrix to follow me as I continue to do the chants of the dragons with the animal friendship charm.
Wow.
Well,
It's like you guys strategized when I wasn't there.
there's a few things you made up, but I'm going to roll with this, and we're going to see what this does. You are going to need to roll an animal handling check first.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. That is going to do that. I will need an acrobatics check for you to walk across the plank again.
Oof.
Yeah.
Okay. As you're doing this, Caltrix's eyes go from cat-like slits and become wider. Zerith is able to see this being this close. And as you walk across, you're able to get here, but then at the last second, you start to lose your footing. I need you to make a dex save. If you get a 13 or better, I'll say you can jump across all the way. Nice.
Yes.
So you're able to quickly scramble onto the side here. And let's see, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. You are able to get this far as you are making this chant and trying to lure Caltrix across the way. Caltrix is going to go. Let's see here. Okay. It is going to walk over your body and across here. It's
Sorry,
going to briefly growl at Meepo as it walks, and Erky, and then as it is getting to this stage, it is going to look at you, and then the hole, and then at you, and then the hole. And it's going to try to jump across, get to the ledge, scramble, and fall into the hole.
Oh, man. At least now we have time to talk to this thing.
Taking 8 points of damage as it lands in the hole.
Let's not kill this thing.
Wait,
I thought we were supposed to save this thing.
does it look very damaged? 8 damage didn't kill it, did it? Why did it disappear from the initiatives?
I don't know, but it's still here.
Okay.
I see it.
Just to confirm, Zerith, you have heroic inspiration as well, right?
I do.
If needed. Okay, just checking. Alright. I think it's time that we try to reason with this thing, boys.
So it might say Mountain Fist turn, but for some reason, Caltrix fell off the stat, so it's Zerith's turn. Half your movement to stand, and then 15 more feet if you need it.
All right, I will. I will. Tell Meepo to move over. Meepo, that dragon hates your guts. I don't know what you did, but go over and stand by Mountain Fist where that thing can't see you, please. Maybe when we have a second, explain to us why it hates you so much. I will then.
Caltrix hate Meepo? That's impossible.
I'll move over here as well, near Mountain Fist, and I will cast. Actually, no, I won't. I will move over to the edge of the pit. I will cast Prestidigitation, and I will create a small rabbit trinket in my hand, stuffed rabbit trinket in my hand, that I then toss to Caltrix to try and calm him in the pit, because I know he's afraid and I want him to know that we're his friend.
You're thinking of minor illusion. So prestidigitation is more of a sensory effect. Minor illusion is more of a visual effect.
It says I can create a non-magical trinket or illusory image that fits in my hand and lasts until the end of my next turn. Can I not create a small stuffed animal like he has on the walls?
It says you create an instantaneous, harmless sensory effect, such as a shower of sparks,
that's
puff
the
of wind,
first
instant
one.
light of
That's the
snuff,
last
instantly
one.
clean
The
soil
last
flavor. Create a non-magical trinket or illusionary image that can fit in your hand. Okay, so it'll stay in your hand, and you've got a little.
No, it can fit in my hand, but I can throw it to him, and it lasts until the end of my next turn.
Sounds good.
All right, so I'm going to create a little stuffed animal for him, so he'll be more calm and more receptive to Rider B's attempts to speak with him. And I say, "Hey, Calcrix, don't worry about freezing me to death. It's all good, buddy. Here's a little toy," and I toss it to him.
Okay.
And then I step right here, where he can't
10.
kill me.
So, 15, 5, 10, 15. Yep, that's legal. That's all the movement you got.
All right, my turn is
I'll,
over.
I'll have you roll an animal handling as well.
All right.
With advantage, because you did the thing.
So that means I can do it twice?
One more time, yep. We'll take the higher number. Okay. Noted. Mountain Fist.
Mountain Fist can get this thing some food from Meepo's sack.
Mountain, while you are standing where you are able, with your passive perception, able to see that behind the table where Caltrix had been hiding, seems like he's made a small nest, possibly, of some gold and trinkets and figurines, a crystal goblet, and some other silverware. It looks like he's tried to make a mini hoard here for himself. Herself.
A mini what?
A mini dragon's hoard, a hoard of trinkets and valuables.
Yep. So obviously the dragon thought it was protecting this, and then we've taken him away from that area. So that's interesting. And I could continue down the Zerith path, and I could grab one of these animals off the wall and just toss it into a pit. But other than that, I don't have many ideas. I guess I could
relay some of the information that you've seen to the rest of us. We don't see it.
Only you know of this, Mountain Fist.
Oh, I had no idea.
It's behind the table, and only you've gone behind the table.
I gotcha. All right, so I tell the rest of my team what's going on here. What do you think? Do you think Caltrix is just trying to protect his hoard, and we've disturbed him? Maybe we should. Maybe I should carry this over to him and toss it in the hole with him. What do you think, Ryder and Zerith?
I would not toss it in the hole. He might see that as we're just throwing him in the hole with all of his stuff and leaving him there.
What do you think? What do you think, Zerith?
I don't know what to really think about that right now. It seems like Calycrix is kind of stuck in the hole. I think we should rely on Ryder B attempting to speak to him. We gave him a little stuffed animal. Maybe he'll consider that the start of his new trove. Yeah. I think maybe you should try and, I don't know if you can heal more or take all of his stuff. I don't know, one or the other. At least then you'll have it on your person in case next turn you want to go and throw it to him. But
yeah. Well, I could heal more, but I imagine we're going to take a rest, so I can just save my healing potion.
So we have a live dragon in a hole next to us that's still pretty angry.
So right now, I'll give you some. Ryder, you don't hear any of this conversation because you're far enough away and you're still chanting. Zerith and Mountain, I will cut off the strategic conversation because technically it's about 6 seconds.
Technically it's about what?
Every turn's about 6 seconds.
Oh.
So, outside of that, if there's any kind of questions about the nature of dragons or their history or things like that that you would want to try to reflect on or dig deeper into why this horde's here or what, other things that you might want to learn, give me the idea of what you want to learn, and then I'll guide you on whatever checks that would be.
Oh, well, that's awesome. Yeah, can you tell me about Calycrix and why it's angry at our poor old Meepo? And why it's trying to protect this gold and everything? What's the purpose of this horde?
I'll have you do a history check.
All right. Give me some history, baby.
Dragon like shiny. Shiny dragon like shiny things. Kind of like ravens. They like to steal shiny things and hold on to them. They want to hold on to them, they like them. Where you were before, where they were keeping Calycrix, there were no shiny things. There were no things to protect. It was just the cage, nothing else inside. Calycrix have shiny thing now.
Got it.
With a 10, that's pretty much all you're going to get.
All right. So I am going to show some goodwill. And I'm going to pick up half of the pile.
You could get a handful of silverware.
Handful of silverware. And toss that in with Calycrix. So I'll just have to move over here. That's only
you can get to the door. Yeah, you can get to the door.
Well, I want to be able to move back with Zerith, I suppose. Out of the way of fire in case my idea doesn't work. Is that doable?
Mm-hmm.
So one, yeah.
So you toss this silverware into the hole. I'd like you to do an insight check.
Insight check. What? That's not a lot of insight.
Calycrix looks up at you, and for some reason you think it's smiling. Zerith, I'd like you to do a perception check as well. That dragon is pissed.
More pissed?
You just took its special horde, touched it, moved it, and threw it in a pit.
Oh.
It is angry.
All right.
Mountain Fist, you think that this dragon is overly excited that you just brought it some more shiny.
Oh boy. And
right.
I guess I'm gonna have to move back out of the way.
As you try to move back, Calycrix is going to jump up and try to swing at you.
Okay. But of course it can't. I'm so fast.
Does an 18 hit?
Huh.
What is your armor class?
15.
It does hit. It is going to do some damage. 9 points of slashing and 3 points of cold damage as its icy talons slash into your back as you move away from it.
Oh boy.
So
That means I'm
12.
dead.
No, it means you're unconscious.
Yeah.
And you made
I
it that far.
Should have done the healing spell before all that, huh? So, what I go down
Caltrix
to
is still
0?
stuck in the hole. Yep, just do 12 and then damage and it'll adjust.
All right.
So now you
I'm
have
in the
saving
depth.
throws on your sheet that we will deal with when your turn comes back up. But now it's Urky.
Like we have Urky that can save everybody.
Oh my god, what? Take the dragon out! Make it unconscious! Knock it out! Why are you guys trying to play with it? This is insane! My god! And he's gonna move and move. And Urky is going to cast Cure Wounds on Jim. And that would be 1d8 plus. You take 6 points of healing, Jim.
All right. I'm all healthy again.
So you're technically lying on the ground still, but your unconsciousness, you snap back to it, and you're still lying on the ground. And Urky's gonna go, hit it, knock it out. Careful with your magic, you can't hold that back. You can hold back your punches. Make it go to sleep. This is insane. And he's gonna move back even further because he's afraid of getting hit with another blast. Meepo goes, oh, Caltrix, no problem. Let me give him a little whack. And Meepo comes up to the ledge, and with his sling, he is going to attack at Caltrix. Caltrix, being in the hole, seems to be able to move around rather nimbly, and is able to kind of dodge out of the way. And Meepo is unsuccessful, and he goes, oh, Caltrix, you're so silly. And then Ryder B. Jones, you can see that Caltrix has fallen into the pit as it was trying to follow you. Mountain Fist threw some silverware into the hole. The dragon jumped up in fury, fell down. Urky ran around the corner, and you saw the light of healing cast in the other room. What do you do?
I now need Caltrix to know that I am on his side, so I begin to yell at Meepo. No mas, Meepo. Back off. Because I want Caltrix to know we are on his side. Then to Caltrix I say, "Good on to me, mi amor." And I present to him from my pack 10 pieces of gold as a token of friendship. And I present a rope to show him a way out. But I do not
my goodness.
yet.
I don't think this is
Zerith,
going well.
jaw drops to the floor in the room across the way.
I don't drop the rope. I just show Caltrix that I'm pissed with my friends and that I am his friend. And I give him a peace offering.
Okay. Okay. I'm going to need you to do a lot of stuff. So first off, let's see. I'm going to have you take 10 gold pieces out of your inventory. What exactly are you doing with the gold? Placing it on the ledge, throwing it down to Caltrix. What are you doing?
I'm going to lay them at my feet at the exit to the hole, but not in the hole. And next to it, I lay the rope. but I don't lower the rope down to him.
So the upper edge of this hole, you're gonna lay the rope down and the gold, and try to persuade him that, persuade her that you are
A friend.
a friend.
And with my colleagues.
I believe he said me and more.
You did, but we're not going down that route. We're not
He
seducing.
can't woo Caltrix.
I mean, you can try. All right, if you go that route, we'll go that route. But this is.
One sec. Where's my gold again? That's in my inventory, right?
Yeah, if you go to your inventory in the top right, there's yours says 130 and a gold symbol. If you click that, then you get the menu that lets you adjust and go to the gold piece, -10, remove, all that stuff.
Okay, I remove 10 gold.
I'm going to need you to do a persuasion check at disadvantage. So you're going to roll it twice, and we're taking the lower number.
Persuasion check. Could I do an animal handling check? Or does it have to be persuasion?
It can be animal handling, but it will be more difficult.
Okay, I'll do persuasion. And you said roll twice?
And we're taking the lower number. We're taking the 12.
Can I use my heroic inspiration to remind Ryder B. Jones how persuasive and good of an animal handler that he is, and how well I've seen him handle these animals in the past, and just so he's more confident with himself?
If you would like to move your heroic inspiration, you could have one more roll, and we'll take the medium roll.
All right,
medium roll.
I shout to Ryder, Ryder, remember yourself. Remember your greatest strengths. You are one of the most persuasive animal handlers I have ever seen.
Wait, and if I roll again, is this going to allow? Do I take the higher roll now?
No. Technically, you had disadvantage. Heroic inspiration is like a version of advantage. Technically, it cancels it out and it just gives you the 12. Because we're doing this kind of thematically, we're going to take whatever the middle roll is. So if you can get in between a 12 and a 20, we'll take that. If you roll less than a 12, we'll take in the 12.
Son of a gun.
We are taking the 12. You say these words, and as you do, Caltrix slowly turns its head towards you. I would like you to do a nature check. You remember dragons to be very proud creatures, and even though it is a young dragon, instinctually, it takes this as an insult that you would need to curry favor with the dragon. The dragons take whatever they want. Do a quick... Actually, with that nature check, you also would probably, based on remembering the conditions that Caltrix was in the goblin, or the kobold area, versus it being in this room, neither would be considered free. Neither would be considered a really good life. But comparatively, this room seems to be the preferred place of Caltrix. It's not in a small cage, it's in a larger room. It doesn't have nothing in its room, it has a mini hoard. A mini hoard of treasure. So you would probably assume that Caltrix, comparing the two living situations, why they would prefer this one. And the fact that all of you have just broken into its room, where it keeps its treasure, why it would be upset.
we attempted to speak to this thing yet?
Oh no, Ben
So
dropped.
command my brethren to bow to Calcrix as I prep the rope to bring him out.
I shout to Ryder B. Jones. You realize you just pissed this thing off even more. You probably don't want to let it out yet.
I'm not letting it out. I am showing it that I have the intention to do so.
It just showed you that it doesn't want you to let it out. It'll get out on its own. It's insulting that you would think that it needs you to let it out. Now heal yourself and back away from the dragon.
I can't heal myself any further.
Then back away, sir.
Ryder, I want you to take a point of inspiration for some grade A roleplay on your process of trying to deal with this dragon.
And I will back up. Well, I guess I shouldn't back up because I don't want to give it an opportunity. So
No. It's not close enough to get an opportunity attack on you. And it's already taken that opportunity attack to attack Mountain Fist. So, meta-wise, you know that you only get one reaction until the start of your next turn. The dragon has used its reaction until it gets another turn.
All right, then I will go here and wait.
All right. I'm going to hit next. It'll say Zerith, but it's really Caltrix. Let's see here. All right. It is going to try to do a couple runs around here and jump against one wall, the next wall, trying to get a little higher and higher, but then it falls back down into the pit. We're going to do a little bit of that. Okay. And it is unable to get out of this hole. Dragon wormlings are not known for flight. They are trying his best to get out of this, but he is unable to. Zerith, you are up.
I move over to his hoard. I take as much as I can. First thing I take is the crystal goblet. And then whatever else I can stuff in my backpack.
There's a dragon-shaped jade figurine, the crystal goblet. There's even more silverware around here.
Is there gold left? I don't have a lot of gold. I don't care about the silverware.
No, there's the jade figurine. It's worth 20 gold. The crystal goblet, it's worth 5 gold. Each one of the silverware is worth 1 gold each.
Okay.
There is a scroll case.
Being a warlock, I take the scroll case first.
You recognize that there's dwarvish runes on it, but you're unable to make them out.
Okay.
And that seems to be it.
Alright, so I take the scroll case, the goblet, the jade figurine. And can I take all the silverware?
Yeah, you could take another couple handfuls. Overall, there's about 18 total. So what's left here is maybe 9. Mountain maybe had about 9. We'll say it was half and half.
Alright. Okay. So that was my... That doesn't count as an action though, right?
We'll call that a bonus action, because you did have to pick up a few things, put it in a bag.
Ugh, really? Alright.
Unless you want to forego the rest of your movement.
No, then I couldn't do the things I want to do. Alright, so that was 10. 10 to get back to here. Can I hit him from here?
One more space so you can get in the door.
Is he close enough still for opportunity when I try to move from here?
Maybe.
maybe. I don't know.
Depends what you do.
All right. I moved to here anyway. I laugh at Caltrix. I say, Caltrix, we were all young once. You should have accepted our attempts at friendship, sir. I show him that I have all of his treasure. I laugh at him. And then I cast Guiding Bolt straight at his forehead.
We got.
Oh my god.
There are two different sides of the spectrum, and one side is Ryder B. Jones, and the other side is Zerith Velindar.
Good cop, bad cop, baby.
This
And
is
I
rough.
think we were told earlier we just had to knock this thing out.
Well, I'm about to put him pretty close, if not over the edge.
Reminder, you can pull punches, you can't pull spells.
Oh, I know.
Just reminding.
You said he didn't look hurt at all from the 8 damage from falling into the hole, right?
I never said anything.
Oh, before I do this, I look at Caltrix to see how hurt he looks from his fall into the hole.
He doesn't look bloody, but it looks like he's got some scratches and gouges from possibly
All right.
even before. Like there's old wounds, there's new wounds, and there's a couple that you think might have just happened.
Yeah, and he still looks fine. I cast Guiding Bolts directly at his forehead.
Roll to attack.
Oh wait, that was not the right one, was it?
That was the damage for Guiding Bolt. Now let's see if it actually
Alright.
hits.
Which one's that? The +5 next to it?
Yes, sir. That'll hit. Your light energy flies out from your hand, and you see this hit this dragon square in the face. It is knocked back slightly, and distance-wise, you are safe from any opportunity attacks.
All right. Do I have to re-roll damage?
No, I'm taking the damage you rolled. Yeah, we'll just
All
call
right.
it out of order.
And I step back to safety here. And I can't.
Remind your
can't-
party about Guiding Bolt's effect.
Folks, now that I have cast Guiding Bolt upon this creature, we get advantage, I think, or we using a spell. He's glittering. We can see him better, so I think we get advantage the next time we attack him. So next time you attack, we get to roll
May I
twice and take the
recommend
better one.
a combination attack between us where we can try to knock this thing out.
No, we only get our own 6 seconds. 6 seconds of glory. I step back over here, and I can't cast Healing Light because I already used my bonus action. Correct, Dungeon Manager?
You've
Dungeon
already
Master?
used your bonus action to pick up the horde.
And I can't stuff a healing potion into Mountain Fist's mouth from here.
Already used
Already-
all of your actions
alright,
and bonus
alright,
actions. Now,
All right, I sigh
to,
and look to the heavens and am disgruntled at my Dungeon Master, and my turn is up.
hey, cite yourself for stealing a horde before you even fought the bad guy. So, point of correction: the next turn. The next attack roll made against the target before the end of your next turn has advantage.
Oh, okay.
So the first person to attack Caltrix next is going to have advantage, and if it gets all the way around to your turn again, the advantage goes away.
All right. So
Mountain Fist.
Mountain, you might have advantage, although I don't know if you want to jump down there, being so injured.
Oh, I got this.
Classic
Oh,
Mountain.
oh, beast. Did you forget? So, I guess it's my turn now.
Go see if Perky Timber can heal you again.
Do we notice any damage to Calcrix? Did he take damage? Do we
Oh,
not?
Caltrix is looking very bloody at this stage.
Very bloody. All right.
Yeah.
So, just so I know, I can, as a bonus action, heal myself.
I mean, if you have a potion, you can do that. I don't think you have innate healing.
No, I have
If you go to
I
action
did, but-
stat and then go to the bonus action tab, it shows you the things that you can do.
You
I
can
have
get
healing
angry.
light.
Oh, where's my bonus action tab?
Well, if you go to actions and then you have like a list of things, it goes all attack, action, bonus action, reaction, other, and limited use.
Actions in combat. Bonus action. 2 weapon fighting, rage.
Yeah, the way you were healing on your bonus action was taking a potion, and you have a limited number of those.
Yeah, so I have another one.
Take another potion, roll
So I
2d4 and add 2.
But I want to be able to attack him, and so my bonus action can be healing, or
So you have your action, which would be the attack. Your bonus action would be potion, rage, something unique.
okay. Yeah.
If he's raging, can he still pull his punches, or in your barbarian rage, can you not?
Nope, you would have to say, I'm going to try to deal non-lethal damage. So whenever you're going to be fighting a creature and you don't want to kill it, you need to remind the DM, I want to do non-lethal damage.
All right.
And then as whatever amount you do, rage or otherwise, it will be more of you knocking it unconscious versus trying to kill it.
All right.
Hey, Mountain, I know we don't have a lot of time here. We only have 6 seconds, but I'd suggest you just rage out, and if something happens to you down there, I'll heal you. I got plenty of healing left. Don't waste any of your bonus actions on it.
And if you're raging, you're taking half damage. You're dealing an extra 2 damage.
All right. So yeah, I will go over and do non-lethal damage towards Caltrix while raging, because I am all about the rage.
You jumping in the pit with them?
Of course.
I would like you to
match.
do your choice, athletics or acrobatics, for how you're getting down into this. I would assume athletics, and it also is your better modifier.
Yeah, athletics. There you go.
You're able to hop down into this, doing like a little bit of a slide on the ground into the hole, and able to drop down without taking any damage.
Nice. And so now that I'm right next to Caltrix, while I'm raging, I should easily be able to knock Caltrix out finally.
I would love for you to hit the +5 on your great axe to see if you're able to do the things your mouth is spouting.
So what am I doing?
On your actions, you got your great axe that has the +5 to hit DC. That's you trying to hit Caltrix.
Oh yeah. So click that one.
Yeah.
With advantage.
So one more.
Oh my goodness, Mountain!
This is what we come for. This is what we come for. You slide you slide into this hole and immediately try to pull your axe down upon Caltrix and slam it into the ground in front of you. Thinking that you're still the bee's knees at fighting, you pull it up and try to swing it sideways, and your axe then lodges into the wall of this hole.
Yeah,
you look towards Caltrix as it's looking at you, smirking menacingly, and you just kind of go, huh.
So he just tried to give me a heroic inspiration. Can he do that?
That's how you had the 2 rolls.
No, I think Ryder is now trying to give his heroic inspiration too.
Ryder, how do you heroically inspire Mountain?
I do the chant of the mountain men. You're reminded of the might of the mountain.
You can roll one more time. And then, remove that heroic inspiration from your inventories or your sheets.
So I need to Ben, can you call one of the other? Can you call Bill or Brian? Because I have to put headset on as I am disturbing Tanya.
Yeah, Brian, can you take the call?
Yeah, I'll call. Who's best for me to call?
Call Brian so I can manage all the other things I got going on.
How will I How will he talk through my microphone?
Put the phone
Uh,
kind of like in your hood, so that the where like put it on speaker and kind of put it in your hood.
All right.
As long as he's close to your mic and not making you deaf.
He denied my call.
Or he was trying to call you.
Hello. Can you guys hear Ben?
I can.
Testing, one,
Yep.
two, testing.
Yes, we can.
Yep.
All right, everyone
All's
can
good.
hear you, Ben.
All right, I
Uh,
cannot hear them.
Oh yeah, he can't hear you guys. So I have to make my sound come out.
What's up with your audio, Ben?
I'm gonna figure out this Wi-Fi thing. It says I have full service, but
Can I have my audio out of my headset and my speakers? It doesn't work that way.
I think you gotta
No.
pick. Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta pick, yeah.
I don't think it works that way.
All right, people online talk.
Hello.
Hello. Hello.
That didn't do it.
It might be a setting in the Zoom call.
Yeah. If you do the up arrow next to the audio in the Zoom call,
Audio.
so the bottom left of the Zoom window.
Speaker.
Yeah, the caret on
Yeah.
the audio gives you the option for output.
Can you hear them, Ben?
Pop, pop, pop,
Hello.
pop, pop, pop.
All right. Everybody can
Every-
hear everybody.
All right.
Cool.
Thank you, Brian.
Yeah.
Mountain, swing one more time now that Ryder B. Jones has tried to inspire you.
Thanks, Ryder.
If this
I'll
goes
try to-
poorly, there's an added problem.
Oh, that's pretty good.
You are lucky. The AC of Caltrix is 16. That is exactly what you needed to roll to make this happen. All right. Roll damage for your great axe, and we're going to add 2 because you're raging. And I believe you said this was non-lethal.
Correct.
10 plus 2 points of damage. Guess what, boyos? They only had 10, so that will do
Yeah.
it. Caltrix is unconscious.
Woo!
I'm going to use purple so you know that they are stable because you just knocked them out. And combat is over. You're free to move
Are the
about the
rules
cabin.
the same for Calcrix when he's unconscious? Like, is he doing saving throws to try and wake up, or is
If
it
you
just
hadn't
for-
said I'm going to do non-lethal damage, yes. Well,
so do we know how
not-
long he stays unconscious for?
no, you'd have to do some checks to understand that.
Uh,
And or you might just not be able to know. You know, it's kind of like you took somebody and punched them. They're unconscious for a time, and you don't really know how long they'll be unconscious for.
okay.
Outside of that, because you said non-lethal, if you hadn't said non-lethal and you attack a creature and they start dying, you have like 6 to 10 seconds to do anything before they just die. But since you
So you
said
could, if you were-
non-lethal, you might have a chance to stop things.
Okay.
But then on this side of it, you said non-lethal. You did melee damage. He's just unconscious. She's just unconscious.
I move over to the door. I untie the rope from the knob and I throw it down into the pit for Mountain to tie to Calcrix so we can attempt to pull him out of the hole and keep him tied up.
I pick up my 10 gold and then pick up the rope and try to lasso Caltrix from above where I am.
Aiming for what? He is lying completely flat on the ground.
Yeah, I can just tie him up.
Okay, time up.
Slide a hand check. Let's try those knots again.
Oh God, he was an Eagle Scout, boys. Don't forget.
Oh boy.
The
Oh man,
worst Eagle
these
Scout-
knots are better than the knots you did on the door. You are so proud of the knots you've just tied. You've tied some on the tail. You've tied some on the arms. you think this is going to be easy for you guys to pull Caltrix out of the hole.
Oh
A
boy.
perception check, because I don't trust Mountain Fist, and the man of more experience in tying knots. I want to make sure he did it right.
I allow it, and I say that's not metagaming based on past history. Hey, you think those knots are better than any knot you could have ever pulled off?
Well, I mean, both of you guys think those knots are looking great. Let's try and pull them up. Why don't you guys come over to this side? I assume we want to head out this door to the south. We don't want to backtrack, so let's pull the dragon up into his room over here.
Oh, we're bringing Caltrix back? This is so great.
Oh boy.
Wait. Actually, are we going back the way we came, you guys?
I came for Caltrix. You guys said you were getting Caltrix.
This is true. So I guess we want to pull him to your side, Ryder. I'm going to attempt.
One sec, before you do, let me check this door, because we heard loud banging before. I just want to make sure that this door is good for us to go through.
All right. I thought we heard the bang from the west, but okay. Yeah, check the door.
The door is unlocked.
Door's unlocked.
Does it feel hot over there still, Ryder, or does it feel like the fire went out?
The door feels as cold as any of the other doors have ever felt.
All right. In my elven way, I skip across the chasm.
Acrobatics,
to the
please.
other side.
Barely yet again, almost unable to make it, but you've done this before and you're able to barely make it across.
Looking good as always.
Mm.
Hey Meepo, Urki, get over here and help us pull up this dragon, please.
Huh? Oh, we'll try. Yeah, I guess we'll try to come across again.
Oh, boy.
Yodi.
Oh, thankfully they also have figured out this process and are able to walk across after the last time doing this and have no problem.
All right. I clasp Ryder B. Jones' hand in one hand, and I reach down into the pit to lend a hand to Mountain to climb out.
All right. There I come.
Do we have to do anything to get out of here, or are we?
Nope, the ups and downs of this hole are now second nature to you. You've been in it, you've been out of it, you've been in it again. You guys have figured out the secrets of the pit trap.
Right, we set Mountain Fist as our anchor, and trusting his incredible knot tying ability, we attempt to pull Caltrix out of the hole, all 5 of us.
Meepo, actually, could you be on standby to knock this thing out if it comes back out and comes back to be conscious?
Oh yeah, I don't mind tapping Caltrix on the head. That's how we try to train it.
Alright, let's pull him out. Meepo will knock him out as need be.
Okay. I'm going to need strength checks from everybody except for Meepo. Urki is going to actually step back and watch this process.
It's the STR in the. Oh, there it is.
Is it the SDR saving throw?
No, it's top left. Yeah.
Just the check.
Strength.
They're the same.
For you, Zerith, they are the same. You do not have proficiency, so we'll just take that roll. All right, you are able to start lifting Caltrix out, but then all of a sudden, Ryder, your line goes very slack, and you fall backwards. Yours has come untied. Zerith and Mountain, yours have become even heavier and are getting hard to hold.
I call for Meepo to forget about waiting for Calcrix to wake up and help me grab this rope and pull.
Okay. He'll come over and give you assistance. I would like you to roll strength again, Zerith.
I'm wicked strong, boys.
With that, the swinging is sliding over to your side, and you're taking the brunt of the weight. And the arms of Caltrix and head flop up onto the side. And as that happens, Mountain, you feel your side start to loosen, just like what you saw happen to Ryder B. Jones.
I grab my rope and begin to try to tie up the portions that I have access to of Caltrix.
Okay, give me a quick dexterity check. You are fumbling around trying to tie him off as he's starting to fall down. But with the strength of the other and you just kind of grabbing a hand of Caltrix, you're all able to pull Caltrix up. Yeah. You are all out of the hole. Caltrix is still unconscious.
I attempt to retie. No, Mountain, get away from the rope. I attempt to retie the Calcrix.
I'd love a sleight of hand. You are even better than everybody else tying knots, and you have tied the best knots ever. This dragon is, if they wake up, they are not going anywhere.
Huh. Good job, Zerith, Boy Scout.
Meepo, do you think you can carry Caltrix along with you?
What was that?
Meepo, do you think you're strong enough to carry Caltrix along with you?
I'd want to make sure he was tied up.
You think he's tied up better than you tied? Now you have the fight of what you know and what your character knows. Your characters think everything is A-okay.
Gotcha.
I'm gonna cast. Hey, how are you guys feeling? How hurt are you guys feeling over there, you two?
I'm at a 6. I'm pretty hurt.
I am barely hanging on. I feel like I could pass out any moment.
All right, can I cast Healing Light, split up one on each of us? I have 3d6. Can I use 1d6 per person?
Read Healing Light verbatim.
You have 3d6 healing pool, resets when you finish long rest. As a bonus action, you can heal one creature you can see within 60 feet, spending dice from the pool, max 3d6 at once.
So yeah, you could do 1d6 per person.
Okay. So the first one I will cast on Mountain Fist. So you heal 3, Mountain. Second one I'll cast on Rider B. Heal 1, Rider B. And the last one I will also cast on Rider B. You heal 6 more, Rider B.
My shoulder still hurts, but I am feeling so much better. Thank you, my friend Zerith.
And then I will take a potion of healing. Which does what?
Well, save the potions.
Save it? We can't rest while we got a sleeping dragon, though.
You can't. I'm going to give you a little bit of meta for this. If everything goes fine, and the dragon doesn't wake up, and you're able to get back, you would have the opportunity, possibly, to take a safe rest back in the Kobold area. That being said, yes, the dragon could wake up. But it is. I guess the idea is potions of healing are far and few between. You have a bunch now, but there won't be any more back at the Kobold section, and you have a lot more dungeon left to go. Your call, but I will give you that advice as far as, just like you have an action economy, you have a healing economy, and that healing economy has other options. Short rest.
Am I able to cast Cure Wounds right now?
Very much so. Yep. But like cure wounds, the spell slots come back with resting. Potions, once you use them, they're gone. If you need to use them, definitely use them.
All right, I'll cast Cure Wounds on myself instead.
Sweet.
Zerith.
Pretty good. I'd say about 2/3 good almost.
Yeah, I'm still pretty bloody over here, but
All right, well, I have another Cure Wounds if stuff pops off. Let's try and get this sleeping dragon back to you, Sidril.
So, what is the plan here? You're going to try to slump Caltrix on top of Mountain and then try to help carry, like, legs to lift the weight? Or what is this? Urki is kind of a little guy and just going to be watching this.
Meepo's probably pretty big, though, right?
Not at all. Meepo is a tiny little guy.
Well then.
Meepo has a strength of 7 with a -2 modifier. It's kind of like a lion tamer. The lion probably could mess them up if we weren't psychologically ruining the lion.
What are you saying, Ben?
Oh yeah, Ben. Sorry, I couldn't hear you.
Ben says he could rig a gurney if someone else has a quarterstaff.
Zerith has a staff.
Yeah, I'm not giving you.
I have a javelin.
Could we use one of Mountain's javelins? My staff is like my most.
Could use a javelin.
Yeah, I got javelin. I got a rope. I've got.
So you need 2 javelins. I think is where you're going for. You're trying to make one of those mini stretchers.
Yeah, I've got.
Yes, he says. Can you hear him again?
Yeah.
Right.
And I've got rope and I've got bedroll.
Yeah.
Oh, I've got a water skin.
Water skin's going to be small, and you're going to want to keep your water in that.
Oh, that's a container, yeah.
Yep.
We got a sleeping bag, though, right? We got a sleeping bag or something we could put
bedroll
between them, yeah.
Oh, yeah, no. With your rope, you could do like a crisscross pattern across the, make kind of like a hammock-style gurney. Sure.
I'll be right back. I think Ryder's going to try and make a gurney. You tell him what you need him to throw.
I'm going to need you to do a survival check.
Who?
Ryder B. Jones for their idea of a gurney. All right. You are able to crudely make this. It is a little bit haphazard. It's not as tightly woven as you might like, but it's enough to be able to hold the dragon. Ideally, nothing slips through or falls. Your group is really good at making knots.
Mountain Fist, do you have an additional rope where we can tie Calcrix to the gurney instead of just putting him on top of it?
I do. I think that's a great idea.
I would like you to roll survival one more time, and I will make it cumulative.
Is this me or Mountain Fist?
You. All right. Through your process of being in the wilderness, you've seen many people fall off a gurney because somebody dropped something, there's a hill, and all of those awful compilations of people falling off of stretchers and down hills like sleds. You know that this could be a problem, and you know enough to secure the dragon to the girding. I guess a marching order would be necessary. Who's going to be in the front carrying? And I think Ryder and Zerith together would maybe be equal to Mountain on their own.
All right, so I guess I'm in the front.
Meepo is going to excitedly take point, and Urki will take up the rear. As you guys try to carry Caltrix back, I will just do a couple things. Let's see.
And just know, Dungeon Master, we will be singing a marching song to help us concentrate and our strength last.
Making
It'll
lots
go a
of
little bit like
noise.
this.
Gotcha.
Hi-ho,
Gotcha.
hi-ho, back to camp we go.
Do you really want to make that much noise?
Nope,
Zerith?
that's what they said.
Of course I do. We've already cleared this area out.
Oh no, there's goblins where you set fire.
You are lucky. You are lucky. All right, and then that was that. Okay. Through your walk back, Caltrix does stay unconscious. I am going to fast travel you all down through the map. Let us see here. We are going down. We are going down. You guys make it down here. You make it down through here. You make it through here. You make it through here. You are bringing the dragon through. I need to reload some things.
Before we get to the Dungeon Queen again, the Dragon Queen, I'd like us to pause before she sees the state of Caltrix.
Yeah?
Not a bad idea.
So we'll say that you guys are in this room, and you can prepare however you feel you need to prepare. Meepo is going to be eager to have you all continue in.
So, do you think that we'd be able to take a rest before
I think
meeting
he's
these other
after.
Huh? Oh yeah, after. Right. Yeah.
Can I cast Prestidigitation to clean up at least some of the blood and things off of the dragon, so he looks less battered?
Of course.
What is? It lasts an hour. It doesn't say dice though, so I just do it. I just say it.
Yep. You just make it all nice and pretty.
Alakazam! He's all pretty. All right.
So all of the blood and the dirt from the process, and the muck. This looks like a clean dragon. There's still some wounds, but overall, the wounds aren't, actively bleeding, and it's still just unconscious.
And to explain to the Queen.
Whoa! This dragon's pretty heavy. This dragon's pretty heavy. Are we setting him down?
Yes.
Where's Ryder going?
I don't know. Ryder feels the need to go ahead of us.
Yeah, maybe we should go together.
From you to have both of us go along and explain to you.
I can't hear you, Ryder.
Caltrix, the state of him.
Should we discuss with Meepo? Meepo, does Usadrill care the state of Caltrix, or does she just want the dragon back?
As far as I know, she just wants Caltrix back.
Yeah, I think we just bring the dragon to Usadrill.
Sounds
Ben.
good.
I mean, Ryder. All right.
Okay. As you get to this point, you see the Kobold warriors making gestures, and oh my god, look at that! Meepo's not dead. Oh my god, you owe me 5 gold. And you guys continue walking up, and you hear the goblins in the corner here. Oh my god, they actually got past everybody. Oh, this isn't good. This is not good. This is not good. Continue up, and Meepo will go, "Use drill! We got Caltrix back!"
To be fair, use drill. It was mostly Meepo.
Really? It was Meepo who took care of everything?
Meepo's kind of a badass. I think you guys should probably be a lot nicer to him.
Deception check, please. Well, Meepo, I guess all is forgiven. Don't let this happen again, or, we'll kill you. Yay! Meepo did good!
Mi amor, Yazdriel. Now that we have returned to Caltrix, we do have a question to ask of thee.
Well, not only do you maybe have questions, but I have the reward I promised you. And she reaches up above her head and pulls the key down from the mouth of the dragon figurine that is embedded in the throne she sits on. And she will take the key and hand it to one of the kobold warriors, who will walk it over to you, Ryder. Let's see here. And she is also going to reach into her robes and also hands them a bag of 35 gold pieces that she is going to give to you.
Do I need to add the key to my inventory? Is that something you're going to do, Bill?
For now, just write it down, but we can add. I know where it goes, but you don't.
Ryder, I believe you were going to ask User Drill about the midsummer fruit and the pale winter fruit and the tree, Gothias.
There have been damage to the creatures above that I believe may impact the creatures below, and we are here to put a stop to it. Do you know anything of these poisoned fruit bearing a white mold?
Oh, all I know is that outcast Belloc. He is down there doing something with the fruit, growing it, giving it to the goblins. I believe they try to sell it in town. But overall, I believe he has another intent, but I don't know what it is. We are just focused on maintaining our domain and keeping our people safe.
Again?
I do know that twig blights are a problem around here, and if there is a tree growing down below of a magical nature, you say, you might want to be on the lookout for those, which is a very hard task, because if they are actively camouflaging themselves, they will just look like bushes and other twigs. You will not even notice that they are evil. Or creatures.
No problem, we will just light every living thing on fire.
Well, do me a favor, if you find any more kobolds down there, some have returned saying that you freed them, and they were trapped with this small one behind all of you. And Urki is, like, shivering and kind of scared with where they are right now. I thank you for that. And I will let you know that even though We have never used it. That key, I believe, may lead to an area beyond, near the entrance. Legend says that it is an area we must not go, not out of reverence, but out of danger. That there are things in there that are meant to not be disturbed, else death come upon you. But, after everything you've just done in returning Caltrix, your life is your own, you do with it as you will. All I know is, Meepo, you should get Caltrix back to his cell, back to her cell, and tended and fed, so that way she could maybe wake up and be strong again.
Fare thee well, Meepo. Can have your kobold buddies help you with that.
Oh, yeah. Hey, you two. I need your help carrying Caltrix. Son of a... I don't really want to do... I'm an elite warrior. This is just ridiculous.
As the guard steps away from the little goblin chamber, I put on my mask made of goblin face and stick my head in the door and say, "Boo!" and then pop back out and lock the door.
Intimidation roll, please. I need you to do a perception check now. Okay. Alright. You pop in with the face of another goblin worn like a lector mask. You say boo, and you hear screams from all three, and you could swear you smell excrement coming from the one nearest you. This kobold comes back and just sees you wearing the face, goes, "Ha, good one, now get out of there."
All right, boys.
Do I take a long rest and determine what our next course of action shall be?
There's chambers back near where Meepo keeps Caltrix if you need a place to stay. Just be careful when you enter. We trust you enough now to let you know that most of the doors to the chambers are trapped, in case any of the goblins try to come back through.
So, you suggest we spend the night in one of the rooms in the chamber Caltrix, off of the chamber where Caltrix is staying?
And yes, unless Yazdriel suggests another location.
Yazdriel suggested the location that you
Alright.
can use chambers that are over in this direction. But to be careful, because most of the chambers are booby-trapped in precautions against other goblins. As you enter back into this room with Caltrix, you see that Caltrix has been placed back in the cell. They're still currently unconscious, but now that Caltrix is in the cell, you can see that this is a much tighter fit than you would have suspected. The Caltrix can barely move inside this cell. No wonder it didn't want to be in here and preferred being able to roam in a room and have a horde.
Do we feel bad for the Dragon Boys, or do we just want to go find the fruit?
I think we rest and then determine what our next action should be.
All right. Does someone want to check this door for a trap, or do you want me to do it?
Down here is the food storage, and what's the door to the left, the southwest?
I don't think we know what that door is, but I believe there was a huge red blinking dot above this section behind the door I'm standing next to as where she suggested we should stay.
Oh, that was just bad aim. I was aiming for this.
Oh, never mind. I guess it could be any of the doors. So, which one do you want to try, Ryder?
Let's check this one first and
All right.
see what we think.
The door is not locked. You're able to open it, no problem.
Right. These look like
Looks like it's
bedrolls.
filled with a bunch of
Looks very comfy.
comfy things.
Yeah.
There we go.
Let's get some female kobolds and we'll be all set.
Sorry, my thing froze for a second. I had to reload. Before you enter the room with those perception checks, you are able to notice that there is a wire trap going across the floor in front of the door. Let me see here. A small pit of embers built of broken masonry and portions of shattered stone sculptures smolders in the center of this chamber. Arrayed around a pit are several small rugs woven in matted hair and dead fungi. The door leading into this room does have a tripwire trap. It's connected after you shut the door. If the tripwire were to be hit, there could be some hazardous danger to you.
By looking at the trap, can we tell if we were to avoid the trap and just go into the room and sleep, would it then actually protect us, or would we be hurt inside the room if someone were to set the trap up?
As you look in with the perception check you have, you can kind of follow the tripwire to a jar of unknown container, kind of like Home Alone with the paint cans on the stairs. If it were to be tripped, it would release the pot from the center of the room, it would swing down and hit somebody walking into the room.
Alright guys, I think we try to just leave this trap set up and go and take our rest in here, then we don't even have to really be watching the door. We'll wake up when the paint cans hit the wet bandits in the face. What do you
Sounds like
think?
a good idea.
With
Yeah.
that perception check, as you enter the room, you can smell the potential containing options in these clay pot. Awful garbage, dragon droppings. It's more of a gross deterrent than a dangerous deterrent.
But enough of a deterrent that would wake us up if it were triggered.
Oh, very much. You would hear the pot break.
Alright.
But it smells awful.
Well, yeah.
Still seems safe.
We all stealthily and sneakily go over the tripwire.
Perfectly able. That's been
Yeah.
pointed out to you. You were able to see it. There's no way that
Yeah.
you would be able to. You're fine.
And Erky comes with us and we rest.
Oh, it smells awful in here. This is the worst room you could have picked. He'll take up a corner far away from the jar and the door. What kind of rest we taking?
Long rest, I would say, right?
We want a long rest.
All right.
Yep.
Let's see here. Okay. As you start to relax and lick your wounds in this room, Ryder, you think more about what you had thought when you were in that hallway, that the situation that Caltrix is in, if it could have more room, if it could have some treasure to guard, if it could be better treated, perhaps it would be happier in its situation of being contained versus being free to do whatever it wanted. If you guys would like, I would like you to do some role-playing and take this downtime to discuss. You don't need to sleep, but you can be resting and medicing yourself and bandaging yourself, thematic ways of healing. It's not anything you would actually do in the game to heal yourself. But take this time as discuss your future plans of what you will be doing going forward.
I need to speak to Yazriel and ask for one more favor.
What's that, Ryder? What's on your mind?
Well, Caltrix, what is the point? Why do they keep him caged? And if he's a friend to them, why not give him a better space like the one we're in now?
Well, he's a pet, not a friend. You saw how he treated us. Are you sure we want to stick our necks out for someone that attacked us with no regard for our health?
Aye, but wouldn't you attack somebody if they've gone into your home unannounced and you did not know who they were? And plus, remember how Caltrix responded to Meepo? As if Meepo were his enemy and not a friend at all.
True. What thinks you, Mountain? What thinks you?
Yes, I think there's more than meets the eye here, so it would be good to get some more information.
How much do we care about finding the poison apple at this point? Should we save Caltrix, make him our friend, and use him in our conquest for victories?
I don't know if that sounds any more free for Calcrix than what he's caged right now. Shouldn't he be allowed to make his own decisions?
Aye, that is fair. That's a good. So, are you then aligned with trying to find a better situation for that dragon?
Well, if it were up to me, I'd tell Usdrill if she didn't want her dragon escaping again, that maybe she store him in the dungeon with the goblins where he gets some free food.
Aye, we can take bets.
It's agreed then. Before we head out to find these source of the poison fruit, we will speak to Usdrill and attempt to get better living conditions for Calcrix. All in favor, say aye.
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 Yeah, I guess that's fine.
Erky, you barely helped us at all. Yeah, shut up over there.
2 of you would be dead still.
That's true. He's very helpful.
Aw, see if I heal one of you again. That's just rude.
You to travel down in a jungle by yourself to find what was it again?
He was with a group. Remember, Ryder? He had a whole group. He wasn't alone. We found one of them dead, and the rest may be further on in the pit. I think he was also seeking the source of the poisoned fruit.
And does he know enough to tell those above not to hunt us anymore? To take them off our trail?
Yeah, I hate to interrupt
Who's
you,
hunting
but,
us above?
Well, the king and his guard. We send Erky as our messenger of the tidings down below. Maybe get a whole guard of troops in our support. We could be promoted to generals.
Yeah, I hate to say this, but I'm gonna have to quit pretty soon here.
Yeah, we can wrap up soon. I can about 10 more minutes.
Mountain, you can't leave us. You can't desert your mission. You must stay with us till the end.
Oh no,
Which is 5 to 10 minutes, it sounds like.
we're trapped in we're trapped in character. Oh no. Yeah, no, no, we can wrap this up with the rest and then and within 10 minutes if that works for you, Jim.
That sounds good.
Good to me.
No, I know as much about the fruit as I guys told you. There's the Galuthus tree down there, and that's where Belak is harvesting the fruit. But scientifically and academically, I was hoping to learn more about this and what kind of healing properties it has. But from what I hear and the timing of things, I think it's the winter fruit. If you say people are getting poison on the surface, it must be that. But I mean, I don't know. If we don't have any proof, Ryder, I don't know who's going to believe us. And you say your guys are wanted by the law? My gosh. I go from one group to another, and it's just, oh my gosh.
Oh, I can't hear Ben.
He's asking if Erky could guide us to said tree. I'm not sure if he was disconnected when Erky explained to us that he had gotten as far as he did and was captured and does not know the location of the tree.
Yeah, that's the farthest I've seen is where you guys found the dragon. Before that was my cage. But I want to find out what happened to the rest of my party. I want to find out what happened with this fruit, so I suppose I'll go with you guys the rest of the way, if you'll have me.
We'd
All
love
right.
to have you.
All in favor of bringing Erky the rest of the way, say aye.
Aye, definitely.
Aye.
Erky's my pal now.
All right.
Mountain, I don't mind healing you. You're a nice guy.
Next time we gotta carry a heavy dragon. You gotta pull your weight though, Erky. You can come with us the rest of the way.
Erky healed me so that I was strong enough to carry.
You all successfully have a long rest. So make sure you click that off now. But also, I'd like to commend you all for a job well done. And all three of you can add a point of inspiration if you don't already have one.
Woo!
Mountain, I think you still have it marked, but you just never unmarked it last time you used it. So as long as that has a little sun on that, you're good.
On the heroic inspiration?
Yeah. When you use it, you click it again so it goes away. But you got one.
I got one. And now I'm all like super healed now that I'm all rested too.
All right.
Good job.
Yeah, that was great. Still level 2, but that's fine.
I mean, all you did this session was knock a dragon out and drag it back.
Oh,
Not
that's
as
all.
much XP as you'd really think you'd want, but
how much
you know,
damage? How much damage did I do to the dragon on that hit?
Look at this level 2 big boy over here talking about mucho damage.
And I skipped acrobatically across that plank several times without falling.
The bare minimum roll possible needed. Yeah, that's good times. It's good times. I liked it.
Mm-hmm.
No, you guys did awesome. I hope you guys had fun.
We did. I did. For sure.
Thanks for organizing all this.
Yeah.